Zidane Dayani, Electro Ninja here, and welcome back to Electro Ninja's Lab. We're back with another live stream, and today we are playing some Minecraft. It's gonna be fun. Obviously we are still before uh, the Copper Golem update. That has not launched yet, but off stream I managed to find this little guy. So I wanted to wait until the stream before I actually start hydrating him. But yeah, we're gonna hydrate him, and then once he is fully grown, we are going to go ahead and um, check him out a bit. We'll see. Um, in the meantime, I need to go get a few things. Firstly, we're gonna need leather, which we have cows, so we'll just do that. Um, we'll just kill a few cows. Uh, yeah, we'll just kill a few cows. Bop, 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 bop. Alright, that's one, and there we go. Alright, that's all we need for that, and then we need some... we are going to need some sand, so that we can make this thing, and then we will go ahead and get some wool in a sec. Alright, I think we only need 2 pieces of glass for the thing. So we'll deal with that in a sec. Okay. And we will also chop down a tree or two. Da 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 da. Okay. What are we doing? We need the shears. And we need to smelt glass. Which we don't have any coal right now, so we'll need to do that as well. So we'll chop down a tree. Okay. But yeah, I think primarily today we're gonna do exploring. I think that's probably the best option. Okay. And we'll just shear everybody that we can. We'll shear all the sheep. Bop it up. Okay, cool. No. Okay. All right. So what do we need? We need wood as well. So we'll chop down this tree, I think. So you might have already noticed that there are a few changes. I have added, whatchamadoodle. Oh, one sec. Let me go add this egg to my thing. Did that work? No, it did not. That's fine. Here. I think I think we can just do this, right? Should just... That not... Yeah, that worked. Okay. I don't know why that did... sometimes that works, sometimes that doesn't. Okay. What was I doing? Oh, yes, the tree. We were dealing with the tree. And we do have some leads, so that will be fine. But yeah, so I've added some vanilla tweaks, and you can clearly tell that via the obviously these leaves, um, and you'll notice once it's done that that decays way faster. Oh, that is so much more helpful. Okay. So, let's see here. And we also made a diamond pick. Let's go ahead for now and just put all the wool in here. Except for blue. Grab the rest of this. Okay, cool. And we are going to go ahead and we will start by doing this. I think we should be able to get at least one, and then we'll put one charcoal in there, and then the rest will go into the other thing. Maybe 2 charcoal. Okay. Yeah, we'll be fine. Okay, so there's that. Just in case. Alright. Making glass, and then once that's done, we should be able to make the Happy Ghast. Okay, so there we go. We'll be able to make the Happy Ghast now. Let's do that. Blue harness. There we go. Alright. And then everything else can go away for now. Oh, except for the pick. And the stone. We need those. We need... We'll need you. We do not need you. And there we go. Cool. Let's see here. You are done. So we can throw that in, take that out, pull that out. There we go. Okay, that's fine. Okay. And we'll store the coal away for now. The rest we'll worry about later. Do that, and we're good. Okay. So I do want to wait until the Happy Ghast has fully grown. Or not fully grown, but specifically... Where's my leads? Did I leave them in the cave? I might have left them in the cave. So we're not going to wait until he's fully grown. We're just going to wait until he's fully hydrated. And then we're going to go out. We're going to leave the town. We're going to go exploring for a bit. Granted, we don't want to go too far, just due to the fact that, yeah. But I would like to get some... those. I would like to get some things, such as, I'd like to find a desert so that we can get some cactus growing. After that, we might go to the Nether. I don't remember if I showed it, if we saw it in stream, but there is a bastion that I've been to. In fact, there's actually, I think, two bastions I've been to. So, let's see here. Okay, cool. How is the Happy Ghast doing? I believe it takes 20 minutes for these guys to get fully happy. So, okay, good. He's about halfway through. Okay. So while we are waiting for that to grow, Oh, not that one. We want the stone pick. Okay. How deep is this? That is 3 deep. So we will go over to here, and we're going to go ahead and we are going to make a hole, and then we're going to dig out the entirety of this thing. Okay. Hopefully that's deep enough. And then we're going to go to the edge of here. Make sure I grab all that. That's fine. Okay. So we will go until we find that opening. I know it's dark, but this will be fine. Hopefully we don't go too far, and we actually did dig deep enough. But we're basically setting up our kelp farm. One thing I might want to do, and I'm not 100% certain on this yet, is I might eventually... Oh, and that is... Okay. I was not expecting to go all the way down here before we... I was not expecting that to be gone. Okay. But yeah, eventually we're going to make this entire kelp farm. Dang it. Okay. Alright. Do we have a... Oh, no we do not. Okay. That's fine. Alright. Store you away, store you away, store you away. And we will also store that for now. Okay. Gasling should be almost ready. He's happy. Should be just a sec then. And then, like I said, we're going to go exploring. And probably by the time that we get back from exploring, we should probably have... he should probably be fully grown. Which will be fun. That'll be fun. Oh, I should probably bring food with me when we go exploring. Yeah, we'll grab the steak, I think. Ah, dang it. let's actually go ahead and grab the steak now. And yeah, so last time we went out in the direction of my little stable over here, and we found the Taiga Village? I think that's the Taiga Village. Was that way. I kind of want to go over to the mountain. I don't know though. Bum, 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 bum. For now, let's hop on our horse. And we'll just stable him right there for now. One thing that I think we might do is, as we get, if we get like animals that we want to bring back, such as variant versions of certain animals, like the extra cows, extra pigs, stuff like that, we'll probably lead them to my horse and hope for the best. Or should we bring the Happy Ghast with us? I'm not certain how fast he'll go. Because that might actually be really helpful to be able to bring the Happy Ghast with us, and then once it's grown, be able to use it to then check from the sky. And if they're always leaded together, you know what? Yeah, let's do that. I don't know how well it will go, because obviously I think my horse is faster than a Happy Ghast can. Than a Happy Ghast can fly. Oh, speak of the devil. There he is. There's the little Ghastling. Alright. So then... Okay. Alright. Before we go, let's get some rest. We're gonna get some sleep. I could have sworn it was night enough. But yeah, I think that'll probably be the best option. And I'm not certain, but when the Happy Ghast is fully grown, if I accidentally like fall down a ravine and stuff, I think the Happy Ghast could save us. I'm not 100% certain. That is something that we should probably test at some point. Like if that's slow. If that slows our descent. So let's see here. Yeah, he's following us. I think he'll be okay. Oh, and that's another thing as well. It will help us to get across bodies of water. We can just swap to the Happy Ghast. And fly over water. But yeah, I kind of want to find a desert temple. Did the lead break? No, it did not. Okay. I'm just double checking constantly because I do not trust this thing. This is going to be the tricky part. We will go ahead and... hopefully he'll be able to follow us all the way. Do I have roses yet? I don't know if I do. But we'll grab some of these. Okay, yeah, we definitely did not. Okay. Oh, that was a break. Come here, little gasling. Okay, we might need to go around the forest because there's so much in the way here. That he's easily getting caught on things. And he's also kind of not wanting to follow, like, as much. That's not what we want to deal with. Come on. There we go. Let's get out of the forest. Yeah, I think one thing that this is kind of making clear is probably use the happy gas to get over forest, use the happy gas to get over water, and yeah, use the happy gas to basically do a lot of things. Even though the obviously the horse is faster, the horse is significantly faster. I wish I could just give you some. I wish I had snowballs to give you, but I don't, unfortunately. That might would that have snow? Okay, let's lead the horse, and we are going to cross the lake. Okay, good. I might kill cows that are further out, actually, because of the fact that I do need some, I do need leather, unfortunately. Oh, well, you look at that. And we will go ahead then and... Okay, first, take that off. Thank you. Okay. We will go ahead and lead 2 cows, 2 chickens... Dude. Oh, no. Oh, what the heck? Why can't I? Okay, we are gonna go ahead then and just lead them all together. Okay, so there is a certain extent to it. You can't just be like, yeah, let me just lead everything to it. Oh, we lost a cow. Alright. So, I think... Alright. We are gonna basically lead one to another. Okay. Alright. So, firstly, lead you to you, you to you, you to... Come on, get over here. Frickin' pig. There we go. And then you to the other pig and to the sheep, or to the chicken. Get over here. Chicken. Do we have... We have a chicken. Get another... We need another pig. And then we need another cow. Alright. And then we lead... Oh, fudge! Okay. Alright. We got a line. We're gonna start... Okay, that's not gonna work. Okay, we need a boat. One sec. Do we have wood on us? No, we do not. Okay. These guys are chained together. That's good. Alright, I'm gonna grab you. Ah! Alright. All of you guys are linked to me right now. Alright. We are gonna get some wood. Dang it. That's fine. Okay. Okay. You. Bop. Try and find those leads again. Okay, I think that's probably fine. Okay. Then we grab you. We grab a boat. Or we actually grab a few boats. Anybody want to get in the boat? Thank you. So that's... The pigs are good. Okay. The... Alright, let's grab ourselves the cows. And put them in a boat. Good. And then we grab one more boat and we put the chickens in there. Bop. And bop. Okay. Then we are gonna grab one of you. We okay. Where's my horse? Where's my horse? Okay, we are gonna. We're gonna rest in there for now. Too much chaos. Welcome to the chaos, people. Unfortunately, we need to wait through the night. Oh, I only brought my diamond pick. That's concerning. Or I think I had my stone pick, but I did some stupid shit. Okay. All right. Bum 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 bum. All right. So the happy gas should be okay. My horse is over there. Because the happy gas is gonna follow the friendly mobs, and it's gonna stay with them, until it's an adult, and then it will eventually grow into a full size thing. I think. Yeah. So we should probably lead the boats. And the, yeah, we could probably lead some of the boats together, and we could probably lead the, whatchamadoodles together. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. There is some snow up there. Do we want to risk it? I don't think we want to risk it. Hi, Happy Ghast. Here, just for safety. There we go. He is now leaded to the... Bye! I'm gonna go to, check out this cave. Fuck. Nope. No, we're not. We're going to hide. We're waiting. We have to wait through the night. Unfortunate. There's the moon. Alright. Should be just a little while longer. Oh, and of course. Nope, not doing that. Not when the happy gas is there. That's my only happy gas right now, and I'm not risking that. Okay. Shouldn't be too much longer. Ah. Okay, let's check on this side again. Alright, we are almost there. We are almost through the night. And then we can start heading back to the... I think we're probably going to go exploring around the area for a bit until the... hopefully the gasling will be grown up by then. But yeah, we'll use the horse to basically do some exploring. And then hopefully the gasling will fully grow up by that point. Alright. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, never mind. That's extremely helpful. Talk about perfect timing. Haha. Now you burn. Ah, bad. Okay, that did not lead properly. Okay, so that's that. Come back here. Frickin'. Is that right? That doesn't seem right. One sec. Okay. Get down here. Get down here. Frick. Frickin' gaslit, happy gas. Unless you have snowballs, you're gonna be struggling for a bit. Come back here. Frick. Okay, we're gonna go up to that mountain and we're gonna get some snowballs. Well, maybe we don't need to. Oh, frackin'. Okay. Oops. Okay. Okay. I don't know. No, I don't. I need a frickin'... One sec. That's not good. Why does that not seem to be working properly? F5. Nope, that is definitely not working. Okay. 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 Okay, so that is attached to the... Where'd the happy gas go? Frickin' thing. Is that... Okay, so that's attached properly. Come here. Where are you going? Why are you running? Why are you running? Fuck! There. Happy guest. What died? Dag nabbit, one of the pigs died. Did that work? I don't think that worked. Okay. You go in the boat. Go in the boat. Thank you. Okay, so why is this working? Not F3, we need F5. No, it doesn't... why is this not working? Am I just confused as all heck? Because I know that it's supposed to basically connect. Don't run away from me. Okay. So, first things first. Get the lead off the boats. Okay. 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 So we have that. Okay. Happy guest. Come here. Come down here. Come on. Get over. Come. Get over here. Fuck. Okay. Happy guest. Come here. Thank you. Alright. You are attached to me, correct? Yes. Why will you not? Alright. Now, attach to the boat. Why are you not attaching properly? Okay. Maybe if we attach it to... Okay, we're attached to the boat, correct? Alright, happy guest. Come... Come over here. These happy guests are really confusing. Come here. Come here. Okay, one sec. We're gonna grab some snowballs. We're gonna go up there, and we're gonna get some snowballs, and hopefully he will frickin' listen to me. Okay. hopefully that's enough snowballs for right now. Let's put those in our offhand for now. And we are going to try and lead this properly. Of course, now we need to get another cold pig, which is unfortunate. Alright, Happy Ghast. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. There we go. Alright, so, Bop. And Bop? No. Bop. There! Finally! Okay, we figured it out. Now, you come over here, and then we go, Bop. Ah! Okay, we can take the snowballs off now. Ah! No. That is not what we wanted. Okay. I did not say you. I want the boat. Thank you. Okay. Then... Okay, we do need the snowballs still. He's just flying all over the friggin' place. Fudge! Come down here. Thank you. Okay. So then, we... Oh, wait. Take them off for a sec. No, get back here. No! He does not want to listen to me. Okay. Now, we take the snowballs off and... Ah! Bad Ghast! Okay. We're going to do something else then. We're going to take that and we're going to... Get over here. Please. Okay. Now then. We are going to just take these guys and we are going to get them over to the safety. We're going to get them over to our town, which is that way. Okay, I can still hear the cows, so hopefully everything's going smoothly. This is gonna be a long trip. This is why I wanted to bring the horse with me. But, nope. I had to be dumb about this, didn't I? I had to be really complicated. Okay. Well, I see the cow, and I know that the chickens are... Yep, okay. So the cow is attached to me. The chicken... the cows are attached to me. The chickens are attached to the Ghast. I think they should increase the speed of the Happy Ghast. Just like a bit. Just because it's so slow. And, like, I understand why it's so slow. But it's like pulling teeth. when it comes to flying the Happy Ghast. Especially if you're like exploring and then you want to bring animals back to a specific spot. Bum 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 da-dee-doo. And we do still need to get another pig. And we'll also need to grab the horse. And I think the best option would probably be to attach the horse to the Happy Ghast. And then the boat... landing. Bad spider. There we go. Let's go to our house for a sec. We'll get some and we'll sleep through the night. What the fuck? Alright. Store some of this away. We'll grab that in a sec. Okay, there we go. Alright. Alright. Oh, shit. You fuckers. You killed my... Alright, where are you? Thank you. Oh, we need the shears. One sec. Shears. Shears. There we go. All the way over here. Thank you. Please. Thank you. Okay. And... shear. Get over here. Dang it! Alright. Now we go back. We collect the horse. We collect the pigs. And hopefully everything goes smoothly from here on out. And while we're over there, actually, I think I'm going to get some more snow. And we're going to make a snow golem when we get back. Just so that we can get some... We need snow. We need a lot of snow. Holy crap. If we're going to keep this guy sustained, then we're going to need it. Bum 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 bum. Okay. So first things first, we get the snow. Then we go down and we get ourselves some. We pick up the. We find one more pig, and then I think we'll attach the horse to this guy, and then the or actually no, if we attach the if we attach the pigs to the Happy Ghast, and then we ride the horse attached to the Happy Ghast. Yeah, I think that'll probably be the best option. Welcome to the chaos. Flying on a Happy Ghast is so freaking slow. I wish it wasn't so slow. Like, it's gonna be extremely useful for getting around in certain spots, but jeez, this guy is slow. But yeah, I think we're gonna get as many snowballs as we can from here, and then we're gonna we need to find another pig, load him up onto the thing, get on my horse, and make our way back. I want at least 2 stacks of snow, I think. Well, we need to be able to make a snow golem, so that works. Alright. Actually, let's get a little bit more. Good enough. Alright, where are you? There you go. Why are you so far down? Dag nabbit. Alright, you. We're gonna come all. Alright, actually, let's. Alright. Ooh, emerald. Should we... We shouldn't go for it yet, unfortunately. Okay. So, first things first, we're gonna pull the, you. To the Happy Ghast. Come here. Come on. Come on. There we go. And, get over here, you stupid thing. Closer. Closer. Okay. And... Why do you flee? Seriously, why? I don't understand why it flees so much. Actually, one sec. Okay. Real quick, grab the frickin' pig. We're gonna grab a pig. get the pig over to the boat. No, it is not pre-recorded. We are currently live. Fudge. This is annoying. Do 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 do. I just have to turn my head in order to actually read chat. So, all right, you, come with me. All right. Get over here. Stupid happy ghast. Alright. Now. All the way over to the boat. Bop. Bop. No. Fuck you. Dang it. Frickin'. Alright. What is the F3? What is it? Is it F3 and H? Is that what I'm thinking? No. Where's the hitboxes? F3 and B, that's what it is. What the heck? There we go. Alright, you. Happy Ghast, what the fuck? Why you flee from me? I was holding the frickin' snowballs this entire time. Get over here. Now. Okay. Alright. Okay. There we go. Alright. Now. Get on the fucking horse. Actually, can we attach the horse directly to this? Or no? Good. Alright. Now, we move. We move across the land. Alright. F3 and B. Oh. There we go. F3. There we go. Alright. Is the horse still attached? No, it is not. Alright, so if I attach the horse to me... Alright. Oh, it is attached. Okay. Get over here. Okay. I wish we could zoom out. What's the highest number of viewers you've got? I have no idea. I don't keep track of that shit, unfortunately. Okay. The horse is with me. Good. I probably at a time, maybe like at most 10. I don't know. Probably not that much. But yeah, my I don't keep track of that because I don't want to be discouraged. I just see the chat. I don't see anything else but the chat and what is currently happening on screen. Bum 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 bum. Okay, I'm still hearing the horse, so that's good. Okay. Do 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 do. Back to the village. Back to the village. Do 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 do. Bum 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 ba bum ba bum 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 bum. Ba ba da ba da ba 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 ba. Okay. All right. We could probably actually land, I think. And we could probably ride the horse the rest of the way there. Well, it's night. I'd rather not be doing that at night. Bum 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 bum. Okay. Alright, we will drop everybody off at the pig pen. Oops, did not mean to do that. Alright. Good enough for now. Let the happy gas be free for a little bit, and then we go ahead and we get some sleep. Ooh, joy. Sleep through the night, and hopefully everything should be good in the morning. Of course, there's monsters nearby. Here, if we move the bed to here-ish. Does that work? That works. It's not the best idea, but it works. Okay. Dang it. Alright. So, we need snow. Dag nabbit! Frickin'. There we go. Alright. So, we need a pumpkin. Okay, one sec. Let's remove you. Let's remove you. Actually, we'll wait on that because that'll destroy the bell. What am I thinking? That'll be fine. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Okay. So, we need, not that. What are we looking for? We're gonna tie him up to, tie the guy up to a pole in a sec. Pumpkin. That's what we want. We need a pumpkin. And we are gonna go ahead then and... Let's see. Let's find a spot. This is a villa. Okay, so that's a house. Okay. Alright. Yes, currently. We're actually really close to spawn. Spawn is actually right over here. You see that little hill? This was my spawn. You can. I have the previous stream still up on the channel if you want to check that out after this one. But yeah, basically we spawned right there next to that lava lake. Ended up right next to this village. So this is where we set up camp. We will be getting that frickin' once I have Silk Touch, I'll be grabbing that beehive. Yeah. And then on top of that, on top of all that, not only is this a great frickin' village, but we spawned next to a ruined portal and a mine shaft. This is and this was a completely random spawn, by the way. Yeah, ruined portal, which I have been to, and yeah. So one of the best spawns. The Nether sucks in terms of its spawn, but as a whole, this farm is or this place is pretty good. Where was I doing? Oh yeah, I was gonna set up my snow golem. How did you? Wait, how did you get out? Okay. Snow golem. Break that bed. Put you there. Put a pumpkin. Bop. And... oh, we already have that. Good. Bop! Thank you. Alright. And we will also break that. Break the torch. And we are going to go ahead and... cool. Thank you, Snow Golem. Alright. For now, let's just store all these. I know that... wait, can I not make it more? Oh, I can. I just... okay, cool. Alright. So, where... oh, right. We want to tie the Happy Ghast to a pole. Or to a fence, I should say. Alright. Happy Ghast, come here. Come here. Please. Pretty please with the cherry on top. Thank you. Come on. Come on. Get over here. Frickin'. Okay. Well, in that case, while we're waiting for him to to actually behave, put that in my offhand for now. Let's go ahead and throw these guys in here. Talk about unlock. Alright. Seriously? Seriously, Happy Ghast. You're really doing this to me. Okay. Bye. I need you to be leashed to my pole over here. There. Happy? Good. Because that's where you're staying for the rest of your life. Alright. Alright. Put that there for now. That's fine. Bop. Bop. There we go. Okay. Okay. Good. Oh, that sucked. Okay. So we're not going to do that again. As for you two, I think what we're going to do is we are going to actually... Put that away. Okay. Seriously? Why did you not... Why are you not coming with me? Is it the... Of course it is. Okay. There we go. Okay, that's not gonna work. Alright. In that case... You and you are gonna come with me. Dagnabbit. Okay. Actually, no. No. You guys are gonna get to hang out with the horse for now. Because you guys are special. Special? Alright. But any eggs you lay, unfortunately, they're going in the pit. They're going in the chicken pit. Go. All right. Okay. So there's that. All right. Thank you for joining. Sorry I missed a bit of your chat. Okay. Okay. Cool. And we go this way. And we go over here. Do we have iron? We do have iron. Good. We are going to make ourselves a hoe. There we go. Alright. Do we have seeds? We do have some seeds. Okay. So, actually, before we go to bed, before we do that, we will sleep. Why would it be midnight? Any more of you? No. Okay. you. Okay. Okay. Potatoes, 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 potatoes. Okay. So. Ah, dang it. Okay. So. We need to break this down. Right. Okay. Okay. That's good for now. All right. So. Okay. Do 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 do. All right. Okay. Good enough for now. Let's go ahead then and plant the crops. Potato, 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 potato. Okay. All right. We are gonna have plenty of potatoes. That's the first crop set up. And then we have beetroot, which we do have a few. Bop, bop. We don't have any of those right now. That's fine. But we will put you and you there, and we'll put you there. Okay. Then, let's see here. We do have pumpkin seeds, so we will put these here. Okay. And one here. Not the best solution, but it's a solution. So we will be getting some crops soon. But yeah, that'll be our... That'll be our pumpkin and melon farm. Alright. Then... Do we have any more sticks? We do not have sticks yet. Oh, we should probably also check on our... mushrooms. Mushrooms, please. Okay. So, we are going to go ahead and let that grow. There we go. And while that is growing... Okay, cool. Break that. Oh, we are out of space again. Okay. Cool. Alright. Now we do this. We toss the junk away. We need those. All right. Okay. Pull that out. Put that in. Pull you out. Do. Okay. Alright. Put the beetroots in. Put the pumpkins in. Put the wood in. Alright. We need some sticks. And we are going to make 3 stone pickaxes. Because we're going to need those in a bit. And then we start farming. Oh, do we have seeds? That is actually something that we should probably check to make sure of. Bob it up. Bob it up. Seeds. I do not see any seeds. There's some seeds. Okay. All right. Okay. Cool. So that's good for that. We need to then set up a... Let's grab some kelp. Let's grab the coal. We don't need much, but we do need a little bit. More kelp. Alright. Bop. Alright, let that cook for now while we go down into the... under the water, and we are going to go ahead and mine out this whole thing. Okay. Okay. I don't think there's going to be any extra kelp after we've set up the kelp farm, unfortunately. But that's okay. break all the stone down here, and then once that's all done, we'll take a shovel and we'll break all of the dirt. And we'll do that from the top, because that'll be the fastest way. Ooh. I know that one of these actually does end up at the top, so we want to be careful. Hello, welcome to the chaos. We are currently setting up a freaking kelp farm. Okay. So we will go then and do this. Ba bum ba bum ba bum ba bum 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 bum. Okay. Let's go ahead and get rid of the stone. Do we have any more? Look like it. Alright. And then break all the dirt. Ow. Bad. Wait, where's my sword? Dang it. Where's my sword? Here's my sword. Grab the sword. Sleep for a sec, actually. So that we don't get attacked by another one. Like, that guy's gonna be annoying, but he's not gonna be super annoying. I'm assuming that there's probably some stuff that got ended up over here. Yep. There we go. Alright. Back to the surface we go. done? Skeleton, wherever the frick you are. Bum 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 bum. Okay. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. All right. Bum 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 bum. All right. There we go. Okay. Okay. The really nice thing about setting up kelp farms is that you don't really need to worry too much about water sources. Like, just the top, and then you're pretty much good. And then eventually I plan to basically set up a change to the kelp farm that will basically allow me to once I have enough redstone, I should say, I plan to change it so that it will be even more useful. was kind of stupid, but that's okay. Alright, cool. Dried kelp. Dried kelp block. There we go. Put that in there. Alright. So yeah, once we have fully set up this kelp farm, we're going to use my standard we'll use that to basically just keep making kelp. And also, for the record, one of the resource packs that I'm using actually causes fully grown ones. No, it does not. Yeah, I do not set up servers. And I do not have... I'm not in a group yet with people to do that. However, I am kind of thinking at some point of doing a server with, possibly with Jack. But that would probably be a Bedrock server because he does not have standard Minecraft. He does not have Java. Ba 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 ba. Fair enough. I am probably not the person to be watching if you're young, though, because I curse like crazy. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. All right, so that takes care of that. Now we grab the dirt because that's what we're gonna do next. Okay, but first we sleep. Do 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 do. Boop. Still, there we go. All right, cool. Da ba da ba da ba 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 ba. Do 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 do. All right. There's that. Ooh, did not mean to do that. Okay. Oh, geez, didn't realize how much. I did not realize how much dirt I had. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, there's that. Alright, that'll be the wheat field. Alright, and then we need the beets to get done. That'll be a little bit slower, obviously. Hello, welcome to the chaos. Again, I guess. I do not, and I am... since I did see that you are also a YouTuber, I don't really like to promote other people's channels, but yeah, too much, unless I specifically work with you. So just, yeah, and especially for younger people, just due to the fact that it can be a little bit chaotic. And there can be some weird people online. Alright. Grab that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there can be. That is exactly what I'm talking about. Do 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 do. Oh, wait, did I go? Wait, what the fuck? Oh, I didn't realize I went too far out. Whoopsie. You clearly didn't hear what I said, but okay. Do 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 do. Currently just setting up the getting my farm actually completed. And then I think we're gonna go do some more exploring. Probably down in the mines, honestly. We might set up a spider farm in a sec, since we do have one down there. For a kelp farm, duh. Obviously we can use kelp as fuel source, so like so. All right. Ba bum 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 bum. Okay, there we go. Put the boats in there for now. Okay, cool. There's that. And now we go into the mines. Well, I mean, yeah, I'm not really worrying too much about efficiency here. But by letting it grow, it will basically be good fuel source eventually. Eventually, I'm gonna change it to be a proper farm. Basically, there will be a underground. I'll set up a thing that will basically have an observer near the top, and then pistons or a few observers along the top, and then a few pistons that'll just fire off at times. Yeah. But that's like a long way off at this point in time. All right. Do we have any? You know what? Really quick. Grab that. We don't have. Put you in there for now. Throw you in there. Okay. Cool. Oh, and of course there's a zombie coming up after me. Alright. Where was that thing? I think it's over there. No, where was I? Maybe it's over there? I don't know. Or maybe it's this one. No. It's been a bit. Okay. Yeah, this is a single player world. I'm not. I do not have the energy to deal with a multiplayer thing right now for a little while. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, that's fair. Bum 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 bum. Is this it? No. Where the frick did I leave this thing? I had a spider spawner and I can't remember where. Bum 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 bum. Where is this stupid thing? If I can remember where it is, that'd be great. No. There it is. Alright. There's the spider farm. Okay. Alright. Welcome to the chaos. Do 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 do. All right. Let's see here. Let's go about 5 out. Bum 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 bum. Interesting. Oh, I know. I just don't have a shovel right now, so I'm not going to worry about it. I also don't have an axe. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ba 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 bum ba bum. Efficiency is for people who care. Okay. Hello, zombie. Okay, that's fine. All right. Okay, so this will be that'll be the stopping point there. Bum. No, I'm not new. I'm just lazy. I use vanilla tweaks, so that might be part of it. But I'm not certain. Okay. Okay. Also, this is Java, not Bedrock, so that might be another thing that you may not. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. All right. Uh, Mostly because I have basically my main screen is right here, and then my other screen is over here, so that's why. And I don't I don't like having multiple things on my screen at all times. It just, yeah, makes things make more sense to me. That's all. Especially considering the fact that I don't usually stream Minecraft. So, yeah. Yeah, kind of. Kind of, sort of, not really. Okay. So that takes care of that. Yeah, okay. Alright. Uh, I've said this before, and I'll say it again. If you do not, if you are planning to play Mario Kart, then yes, you should get. Then getting the Switch is a good idea. If you uh, and you know that you're going to be playing more games pretty quickly, then sure. But if you are not planning to play a bunch of the modern games, a bunch of the Switch games um, that are coming out soon, I'd say wait. Wait for a game that you really, really want to be coming out on the Switch. Um, because some of these games are like it does improve things. It definitely does improve things, especially like as someone who played frickin' Scarlet and Violet as they came out. I can definitely say with full certainty that those are 1,000 times better on the Switch too. But that doesn't mean that you should. If that is all you care about, then I'd say wait. You know. Jeez, what the? Well, I don't know exact currency differences between the two countries, so I don't know. Okay, let me just light this up. Okay. Okay. All right. Mm. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, I think hard to say. I don't know. Okay, yeah. If like the PlayStation 5 is cheaper than the Switch, then yeah, go for that because then you're gonna be able to get more. You get more bang for your buck, because there's a lot more games. Pretty much when it comes to Nintendo consoles, you're pretty much just paying for playing Nintendo games. You're not really paying for playing any other games. So if you're specifically like, I want to play Pokemon, I want to play Mario, I want to play freaking Metroid or blah blah blah, so many others, then obviously that would be a reason to get the Switch. If you are kind of like a in betweener, then go for whatever. Yeah, it depends. Yeah, portability is nice. It all depends. Like one thing that I would really like to see when it comes to the Switch is like certain games that I play all the time, such as Final Fantasy XIV and Marvel Rivals, as well as other games. But those are like two big ones, and those are currently only on the PlayStation and Xbox, or the PC, in the case of so. What I would like to be able to do is I'd like to be able to play those games that I play all the time when I'm out of town, and not have to carry a giant console with me, especially which would make it a lot easier if I was to if I want to be working while I'm traveling. Like I'll obviously bring like a laptop in certain situations, but yeah. Anyways, that will probably do it for this. Well, you know what we'll do, actually, is we will cover this up and we are going to go ahead and get rid of the lights. And we will set up a... This is not going to be efficient by any means, but... Fuck. There we go. There we go. So that'll just start spawning them. We will go ahead then and do a little fence type dealy bob. Okay, and then we will break that. I think that should be okay. Come here. Come and attack me. Yeah, kinda. Xbox is complicated. They like to make things more complicated than they need to. Xbox is also kind of flopping at this point in time. Where am I? Okay, so... Alright, I'm on the other side here. Where'd I go? see here. And we are going to go ahead then and bridge across. That'll be my signal as to where this freaking thing is. Yeah, well, I will. It's just right now I'm not being efficient. And I'm choosing not to be. Okay, there we go. Cool. So there is that. Alright. Oh, did I? I did not grab. I should probably take care of that later. Bloop, bloop, bloop. That's too complicated. I'd rather not. Alright. Grab you. Alright. We have wood, but we'll grab more. Where's the leather? Okay. Alright. That's just 3, but that's fine. We'll start that. Okay. No, that's not gonna work. Let's see here. Boop. Okay. Okay. There we go. Let's see here. Are you able to give me Silk Touch yet? No. Because of course not. Well, you might be able to give me Silk Touch, but I'm not going to deal with that. Bum 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 bum. Let me think here. What do we need here? You can also put it on your freaking thing. That's newer. I don't think I have those adjustments on. So. What am I looking for? I don't even remember anymore. Oh, my bucket. That's what I was looking for. I don't remember if it's here, though. It might be underground. It's probably underground. Yeah. It's fine. I'll figure it out eventually. I'm just taking my time. I'm taking my time because I really want to take my time. Slow and steady wins the race. That's fine. All right. Yep. Cool. There we go. Uh, let's just say casually. Because that's the simplest answer. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, look, a cat. Okay. Alright. So... Alright. Oops. we go. Pop, 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 pop. There we go. Well, thank you for watching. Have a good one. Okay. Okay. Cool. That's good for now. Alright. Let's go ahead and throw all of these into the thing. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da. Okay. Kelp. Dried kelp. Where is my dried kelp? Up. Okay, let that go for now. All right. Do we have some sugar cane? All right, paper, book, and wood. Freaking course. Of course, we don't have that much wood. Bop. This is gonna be annoying, isn't it? Why, thank you. All right. Okay. That's fine for now. Okay. Here we go. Oops. All right. Make some more kelp blocks. Really, only one? Jeez. Okay. I probably should make an auto crafter at some point, specifically for making kelp. But I don't know. No, I have not. I've not. I've barely done anything even in the Nether, honestly. Um, I have mostly been taking it slow. Um, and this is only the second stream, so of this world. So yeah, I should probably store things though. Speaking of, let's leave 2 stacks in here. Bum 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 bum. Nope, we need that. Okay. Ba-dum 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 bum bum. It's died. Yeah, I haven't done, I'm already setting up my farm to basically be, fully ready to go, speaking of. Let's see. You, and then we need to dye the brown sheep. We also need to, that's right. Where's my rose bush? I need that as well. Plant a rose bush. We try. That's all I can say. We try. We try to make things as entertaining as we can. But yeah, haven't even found a Nether fortress yet in the Nether, even though we've been there. But yeah. Found a few bastions though. I'm wearing gold, right? Yes. Okay, good. I have my... Yeah, okay, good. I should have brought my boats with me. Whatever. It's fine. Do 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 do. Yeah, this is my this is the closest bastion, and then there's another one that's closer to the Soul Sand Valley, which is a little ways away from here. That's not the right way. If I can remember where it was. If I can remember paths, because this goes out, right? Yeah, that just goes out back into there. Is this the... this goes out into the lake. I'm not even certain if this bastion has anything interesting because it's just so cramped. Like, obviously it has the gilded blackstone and stuff. Hi. Let's see if we can get up. Obviously, be careful not to mine any gilded blackstone. But I think if we go up, we should be able to find the rest of this place. Because this is just driving me crazy. Big is this place? Oh, fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Okay. That probably scared me more than it should have. Alright. We'll leave for now. Well, do we want to get this? Let's get the gold, the glowstone. It's not like it'll be easy to deal with later, so. So this is on the edge of a Soul Sand Valley. Like a small one as heck, but still. I don't know. Let's see if we can find our way out of here. Worst case scenario, we just go out here and we build a path back to there, because that's our main area. Yeah, let's just do that for now. Grab some cobble. Well, I'm not evil. What are you talking about? Yay. Bum 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 bum. Okay. Where is it? There it is. Okay. But yeah, so like for the record as to where what exactly is down here in the Nether, first off, we have this really shite um, warped Nylium area. Extremely small. There's a Soul Sand Valley not too far, but it's kind of a pain in the backside to get to. Because basically what I have to do is I have to go across, go through that. There's a cave, right? I think. No, wait. That's the cave. That's the tunnel I dug. And that goes over to. Basically, I follow that until I get to the. Yeah. But yeah, the Nether sucks. The overworld is actually a pretty good spawn, but the Nether is just really shitty. Even though we're right next to the frickin' right next to the bastion. I have been meaning to clean this up, so I'm gonna do it. But yeah, the nice thing about the Nether portal is that it was a nearly complete portal, and I don't think it gave me the obsidian I needed, but the village did. So I finished up the portal, and then yeah. Oh, also we're really close to the Nether roof, so. Like, I don't even actually. Can you see it from here? Yeah, you can see it from here. We're extremely close to the Nether roof. I haven't even made flint and steel yet, now that I'm thinking about it, because I used a frickin' fire charge that was in the area. That was with the Nether portal. Bum 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 ba dum ba no. Alright, I'm not gonna cut the corners right now. Alright. I am gonna go up to the surface. We're gonna find a better spot to put the... I did not think I closed you. We're gonna put a Nether portal in my other village. Do 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 do. You say? Why do you say Do 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 do. Oh, I'm so excited! I'm gonna be as soon as that's in, we're update. This world is getting updated, and I'm gonna be putting that in pretty much immediately. I will probably at that point is when I'll actually officially make a an actual storage room, and then I'll just have the copper golem sort everything. I can't see, everything is glitching. We're almost there. Right. Okay, we just need to cross this river. There we go. Should be right about here, I think. Oh, geez, why are we lagging so much right now? Might be the trees. Maybe I should turn off the texture pack. There you are. There's the village. Alright. Honestly, I would like to see all of them eventually get implemented, but I also don't expect them to implement any mob. Well, I don't know what mobs I expect them to put in for a while, because it's gonna be a while, unfortunately. Oh, I forgot to. I'm an idiot. Okay. I forgot to grab myself some some flint and steel. Okay. The village doesn't have anything now. Frick. Shit. Okay. That's fine for now. Let's... I'm gonna leave my horse here for now. Well, no, I shouldn't leave my horse here, because then it's gonna get lost, and I don't know. Alright. So eventually I will light that nether portal. I just need to get safely to get it taken care of. I mean, maybe I could, like, put a copper lightning rod here and see if that gets redirected. Maybe that'll help us out a bit. Alright. Is this considered a desert? No, it is not. But that over there might be? Yeah. One of the things that I've said this before in nerd chats and such, that I would like for there to be as many mobs as possible, and then for them to basically just give more life into the world of Minecraft. that is my dream to see them do with Minecraft. And I know that not everybody's going to agree with that, but I think that that would be the best solution when it comes to the future of Minecraft. One thing that that I've been saying for a while is, well, since the dragonfly bush, or not the dragonfly bush, the firefly bush, is that they should add dragonfly bushes, butterfly bushes, perhaps a corpse flower to cause flies to fly around. Maybe like you can maybe certain nasty things will cause ants to come around. Maybe something that I think would be interesting is maybe instead of despawning, maybe food items when they instead of despawning after 5 minutes, they turn into a pile of I don't know, something, and then with that pile you're then or pile of food, decayed food, and then or maybe you're just able to craft that, and that would spawn ants to spawn around it. Different things like that. I imagine that's kind of what's going to happen with the termites when they get implemented, is that they'll just spawn around their specific thing. But I don't know. I am all for particles. That is a big thing. They might have. They might have hinted at that, but I didn't. I didn't really notice it. I think that that's a definite possibility. I think that the Moobloom would make sense because it is also one of the more popular mobs that people are like, why didn't we get this? We didn't get it because we didn't vote for it. But yeah, people really want the Moobloom, especially. I think the developers want the Moobloom more than the players do, though, so I would not be surprised if that shows up. The glare, it could pop up, but I feel like they would probably have it be like one. If it happens, it would probably be one of the later mobs to show up, because yeah, the glare is a good mob. Don't get me wrong. But it's also kind of useless at this point in time. If you get what I'm saying. I don't know if that makes sense. But, yeah. Wait, is that Lapis? Seriously? This close to the surface. I did not think that it could spawn this close to the surface. Yeah, I'm hoping that they do. Because the copper golem was obviously, that was more useful. That's now more useful than it was. I kind of personally, I want the copper golem to actually do what they said, though. Where it will just randomly press copper buttons, or it will stand on copper pressure plates. Obviously we don't have them yet, but when we do, I would like to see that be the case. Yeah, so if/when they add copper buttons and stuff, I would like the copper golem to just like start pushing them. Just because that I think that's a fun redstone mechanic. And I think that a lot of players would actually really get a kick out of that. Especially redstoners. Yeah, that's fair. I think the big reason why I think they made copper armor is just because of how useless copper is. Because it really, for how much of it there is, you hardly ever use it. Um, like, and I think that really what they should have done instead is that I think that they should have made copper hoppers, copper whatchamadoodles, copper basin. That was something that was in the one of the April Fool's updates. And what I'm kind of thinking as to what they could do with the copper basin is actually kind of interesting. Um, let's take, for example, the Happy Ghast. The Happy Ghast is one of those mobs that isn't necessarily hard to do, but because of the fact that the cauldron can't, well, it can't hold an item. And that's kind of where I'm going with this. So where's one sec? Let me grab let me go get my cauldrons. So let me go down and grab a cauldron. Well, we'll look at the cauldron. So the cauldron is barely big enough for a player. Yeah, that's fair. So I actually have a few extra things that I'll talk about when it comes to copper. So when it comes to copper, so the copper basin. Here's basically my pitch for the copper basin. It basically is very similar to that of a cauldron, but one thing that I want them to be able to do is you are able to place certain items. So I don't have anything directly on me, but you could take, say, the Happy Ghast, the dried ghast, and you could put it into a copper basin, and that's its primary use. And on top of that, they should add some features to the cauldron so that it's a little bit more useful, such as being able to basically be an alternate version of being able to brew stuff. I think that you should not. I would like it to be something where you have to use several different blocks, though. So, the brewing stand, for just for the example, I'll use that as. So, basically, you can use the nether wart. So obviously you could throw your nether wart into the water, and it turns it into an awkward potion. You throw in each of the items afterwards, and it will turn into each of these different specific the specific recipes. And basically, that's what you're able to do. An incubator would be actually really interesting, yeah. So yeah, basically the cauldron. The big thing that the cauldron will do is you'll be able to add certain aspects to each of them. It'll still basically function exactly like a brewing stand, but if you but it'll look nicer, and you could then use it as a basically you would use the cauldron to craft potions, but but in order to do so, maybe you need either a fire or a I'm thinking more along the lines of putting a campfire underneath, and I think that the campfire would make more sense because it's a bit more challenging to make a campfire than it is to make than it is to get a permanent fire, because all you need is netherrack and then fire. So yeah, and basically you could use the cauldron for that purpose. It would still have its current purposes, But one of the big things that you could do with the copper basin is it would allow you to then put items into your cauldron, or it would allow you to put blocks into the copper basin, and it would change they would change their shape. Anything that requires you to put it into water to change it would be able to go into the copper basin, and then it will immediately pop out. So another example is you could take concrete and put it in, and basically you can hold down right click on a filled copper basin, and it will basically turn them into basically it'll turn them into the water, or into the solid concrete. Maybe you can only do like maybe a stack. You can only do 64 per amount of water, because obviously you can do it pretty. That's fairly easy to do with just a standard water source. But various different things like that, and give us more reasons to use the copper basin as well over time. Things that you would normally be able to do with that, and yeah. But you get my point. Complicated, but you get my point. And then I think that there's a lot of things that you could actually use with copper. For one, I think that copper redstone, like maybe something like you can combine. Personally, I would do it as either raw copper or copper ingots, and basically you could craft it. I'll just. Do I have any copper on me right now? No, I do not. And also the redstone's down there as well. So if we grab, let's go down there. Let's go back down there. So I would make this probably a formless recipe. I don't have. Oh, I do have copper. Never mind. But do I have redstone? I thought I had redstone, but I don't know. I think that it could either be a 4x4 or a 2x2. Or yeah, you get what I'm saying. So basically, yes, exactly. So you would put a maybe. I don't have the redstone on me, but I'm thinking one of two recipes. Either a 2x2 recipe where you put redstone in each of these spots and copper in these spots, and maybe it's formless, maybe it's not, and it will give you basically a rod, and that rod is then able to basically function as vertical redstone. And I'm thinking that it would probably give you the exact same number as you put in. So if you put in 2 copper and 2 redstone, it would give you 4 of these, or maybe it wouldn't. Maybe it would give you 2 of these things, and so on and so forth. The other option is basically it's a formless thing. You put a copper and a redstone in there, and then boom, yeah. I have no idea what I would do as my favorite. Oh, there have been so many good ones recently. I like a lot of different things that they've done with it. But yeah, so you take that's basically what my pitch for vertical redstone. I think that there's a few other options. I think gears would be fun. I don't think that they're gonna do that. I'd like to see something along the lines of putting like maybe have them work with the people behind the Create mod, and figure out how to implement some of that stuff. Because the Create mod is really interesting, and I really want to mess with that. Maybe someday maybe one of these days I'll get that set up and I'll actually mess around with that on stream. But yeah. But as for my favorite update, ooh, that would be a challenge. Probably. I like a lot of them. Is the big issue. Village and Pillage was really fun to me, but you know what? One sec. I'm gonna switch over to my other world. All right. So this is my creative world. So ignore things. So just I really like the Pale Grove. The it's so good. The resin, I love resin, and I love the spooky nature of it. Like legitimately, I would probably turn certain parts of my world. I would actually love to turn certain parts of my world into a pale garden, um, because I love the texture of it. Oh, it's that. I think that'd be my answer, at least currently. But I also really like the wolves. I don't know. There's so many good ones. Uh, there were a lot of good ones, and I think that choosing one is hard because I like a lot of them. I like a lot of the different things that we've done with it. Um, but yeah, but yeah, but yeah. So yeah, so for some other copper things, you said incubator. I think that could be an interesting idea. Let's grab. Are you considered seeds or wheat? You're considered seeds. Okay. Let's grab. So, if you want to do an incubator type deal, I think something that might be interesting. Where is I'm in the wrong spot. So I would say you would take copper and wheat, and if we go to we don't have. I don't know where crafting table is right now. Crafting table. Here we go. Okay. This area is this world is really laggy. So here is what I would do for an incubator type thing. Basically, this would be the recipe, and that would give you the incubator. I'm currently on my creative world, just kind of brainstorming like different ideas for what would be interesting. Um, so yeah, so if you were to do an incubator, and basically you could basically set, I don't know, maybe like 5 eggs of different types, and it would warm them up. Maybe like this could be the one for freaking um, chickens, and then maybe you could like replace that with moss to make specifically a sniffer incubator, and basically it would allow them to hatch better. Um, Obviously, with the standard eggs, maybe they would always hatch instead of it being some like that. No, there are no incubators. We're basically brainstorming about what they could do, since the copper golem is coming out. Some things with copper. As for what I would do for a new tool, a new weapon, I would like to see something involving chains. Um, Basically, not necessarily a grappling hook, but something similar. That would allow you to then climb up on. Maybe you could swing a little bit. The exact details are complicated. I don't. I know that they probably wouldn't do that. Because we already have the Ender Pearl, and I think that that's probably what they're gonna stick with. But that would be kind of like what I would want to see. Something that's like a bit more mid-ranged, because right now we have, in terms of combat, we have close range stuff when it comes to like the sword, the mace, axe, and then when it comes to, and the trident to a certain degree. Yeah, I don't think that they're gonna do anything with spears. anytime soon. But yeah, basically a bit more mid-range because like mace and tridents specifically. Those two are like obviously we have bows and crossbows for ranged as well as tridents. But yeah, so these the obviously the trident and the mace kind of have what I would like to call both range. Basically, you can throw them pretty far, or you can attack with them close combat. And like the mace is specifically downwards, the trident is long ways, and obviously that can go really far. I would like to. I think I would like to see some magical stuff for sure, because really the only thing that we have currently is the enchanting and potions. This world, yes, this is complicatedness, story based stuff. Ignore it. Ignore the world. Ignore the world. Do not pay attention to the world. This is like early. This is kind of like complicated stuff from long time ago that I did with it. But yeah, I could see definitely doing some magical stuff. One thing that I would like to see actually is maybe you could combine amethyst with a book, and that would allow you to. I think that would actually be something that they would probably make. Most likely the Isolager, if they do bring that in, it will probably have something that drops, and that would give you basically the ability to do the spells. So yeah, but yeah, the copper. But yeah, I could see maybe you combine a book with amethyst. Um, I would say probably 4 amethyst and a book in the middle, and that would allow you to cast magic. Maybe like you could that would give you a spell book. Maybe you still need like something else as well for it. Maybe like you would create a wand. Um, but yeah, the copper. Yeah, so yeah, basically that would be my pitch for that. Um, Maybe you have to get like a maybe the wand would basically be amethyst and sticks or something. Yeah, I think that most likely it would be something that they would definitely be doing. They would have to check the balance of complicated and not complicated. What I would say if they are to do a spell book is that you would not just be able to just do so. Um, you wouldn't be able to just craft instantly do whatever you want to do with it. Um, so let's actually use the book for just an example as to what you could do. Um, in order to use like maybe the first spell that you're like, I think you would probably need to have the book in your offhand, or you could also have it in your dominant hand, and that would allow you to then use the wand. You could right click with the wand and it will cast whatever spells you have selected at the time. Um, and I think that it would be a little bit more. It'd be kind of complicated with exact details. I'm not. I'm not 100% certain. But like, let's say for example, you could then craft your like maybe the standard one basically just fires off like magical blasts. Then if you eventually you can add certain items to it, say a Heart of the Sea or a Fire Charge, and if you add the Fire Charge, that would allow you to cast Fireball, for example. If you craft in a Heart of the Sea, that would allow you to fire off a Water Ball, for example. Maybe you get the ice staff from the Iceologer, and basically that can then add that into your spell book. Maybe it's not something that you can. Maybe you're able to use the ice staff standardly, but if you put it into your spell book specifically, then you're able to then use that to at any point. And maybe you could add an Ender Pearl, and it would allow you to teleport. Yeah. Sounds good. Tomorrow's Final Fantasy. But yeah. So, little things like that, and various. Obviously, it's a really it's complicatedness, and I don't know exactly how they would handle each specific spell and all that jazz. But yeah. Anyways, those are some of my thoughts. I think that there's more that I have with this, and complicated. Yeah. But I think that using each of these different the spells would basically allow certain items, and also if you're able to craft it into your specific book, that would mean that you would also not need to carry around certain items as much. Like maybe if you you could, like certain items, obviously you're gonna want to carry around more, but more or less it's a little bit more intense than I really want to get into right now. But yeah, those are some of the things that I have an idea about. But anyways, I think that is probably a good spot to end today's live stream. I've been going for quite a while. And yeah, so tomorrow is Final Fantasy. It is going to be a Final Fantasy stream, and it will probably be Final Fantasy for a while. I might do Minecraft on Mondays, but yeah. Anyways, hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's live stream. I've been Electro Ninja, and I shall see you guys in the next one. But on!